It's a wrap for the 12th annual SCAD TV Fest, celebrating all things television and streaming, and the star-studded event in the ATL was a hit. Kelsey Grammer received the Legend of Television Award and discussed Frasier's popularity 30 years after his debut and his future.
The key to Frasier is he's always been in it with his whole heart. He cares deeply about things, about love, about finding his way, and that hasn't changed for him. We certainly hope there's, a future for the show because, there's a lot of ideas I still have that I think we need to see come to life.
Star of the big and small screen, Matt Bomer, received the Hollywood Reporter's Trailblazer Award and spread the word about his period piece, Fellow Travelers, co-starring Bridgerton's Jonathan Bailey.
Fellow Travelers is a multi-decade love story that starts at the height of the Lavender Scare in Washington, D.C. in 1950s, and it ends in the Castro district of San Francisco in the 1980s. And we followed these two characters mainly, but also some other relationships through the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and everything they encounter societally, politically, but also most importantly with each other in love.
Spotlight Award recipient Sonequa Martin Green, who viewers know from The Walking Dead and Star Trek Discovery, talked about the pressure of joining the storied space franchise.
I felt a great deal of pressure when I first came on because, yes, we started out as a bit of a prequel. Of course, we were our own iteration, but we started out 10 years prior to when TOS takes place. But then, season 3, we jumped ahead to a future that no Trek had ever been to before. So we had both experiences where we were sort of underneath the wing of the franchise and having to stay connected to those things that have already been established. But then we also had the experience of being able to create our own identity. So it was really nice having that journey over the course of the 5 seasons of the show.
And Jack Quaid talked about what made him want to take on a new version of beloved superhero, Superman.
It's a privilege, it really is, because it's a character I never thought I would play ever in my wildest dreams. Like I don't look like Superman, I know that. So when the audition came in to play Superman, I think my first thought was like, oh yeah, like I'll play Superman. Like it just didn't really seem to compute, but I put myself on tape and I got it. I think what I love about this version of him, and I think every version of Superman is very valid, but this specific version, he's Clark first, which I love. Like Superman is not who he really is deep down. He's this guy, he's this kind of dorky guy who just wants to do good, and he wants to be a reporter, and he wants to help people. And I loved how earnest and genuine that was.
Get more dish from the festival and more information about the Savannah College of Art and Design at scadtvfest.com.